Hit record. All right, girls. This is Stacy Berkheimer. I am the executive director with our team, G Unit, and we are going to do just a really, really quick call on. I like to call this Booking Parties 911. And so I'm just going to pull up some slides. Whenever you do calls with me, you're going to know I always love to do slides with my calls because I think it helps keep me on track. Lots of great information. So we're coming up on the holiday season, and we have 2 months until the end of this contest year. And I always pay particular close attention to these last 2 months. November and December seem to statistically be the time that most women will lose their teens or they'll lose their business because they just can't seem to get the momentum going. So I want to first offer some suggestions. I want to tell you that these 2 months, November and December, can be very, very profitable. They can help you with your holidays, but it's these 2 months, it's the parties and the contacts that you make in these 2 months that are going to lead to your success in January and February. We know that come January, obviously there's always a new product launch. There's going to be a huge kit special announced the end of December. It'll be the Founders Day sale again. But if you're not working your business now and you're not getting everything under control and set, you won't have those parties in that business to start the new year with. So I want to make sure that you guys have everything that possibly could help you be successful. I'm going to go through the slides, and then what I'd love for you to do is jot down any questions that you may have, and then at the end of the call, we'll open it up and I will answer anything. If I teach it, seriously, if you're confused, if you let me know, and I will make sure that you have all the tools that you need. I can't book the parties for you, but I'm really, really good at coming up with ideas and ways to generate new business. So this is Booking 911, and this is kind of what to do when your calendar is empty. So 3 rules for booking is remember that the phone, as much as we hate the phone, it's your cash register. My business, I spent 10 years in Texas. I didn't really have to get on the phone because people called me. That's the foundation of my business. But now that I'm in Cincinnati and I'm trying to build a new business and get new clientele, the phone is so important for me, not even just for future business, but to keep the business that I had in Texas, those reorders and client care calls. So, I'm going to give you guys some just conversations and things to do on the phone, but I want you to just, think of your phone as a cash register. Every time you get brave enough, and that it's not easy, but when you're brave enough to pick up that phone, literally, it's going to pay you either by, future customer business. Somebody might want to book a party, or maybe they just need to place an order. So just a very important piece. Your image and attitude are everything. So being very careful of, especially now leaving the house, you're going to have all of these events to go to. You're going to be taking the kids to the pumpkin patch. You're going to be, fall's coming up. You're going to be parades and different things like that. These are all incredible ways to market your business if you're ready. You've got, you have to own it. This is your business. Remember, I tell everyone, small population actually own and operate their own business. An even smaller population of them are women. You girls own a business. So, just always being ready. And I'm going to talk about some things like, having your goodie bags ready and your business cards, dress to impress. I'm not saying be dressed up completely, but at least, I call it rock ready, be ready. If Dwayne Johnson rolls up on me at the post office, I want to make sure that I'm ready for him to take me home. I don't want to hide and be embarrassed. It's the same thing with your business. It seems like it's those moments when you think you can get out of the house and run to the post office without brushing your hair that somebody's like, what's pure romance? The phone is your friend, but getting out and about and meeting people is going to be super important. I'm going to give you some easy ways to do that. Technology is amazing, but technology is to be used alongside of all of your other ways that you're reaching out to your customers. So we're going to talk a little, you can't just rely on technology. You can't sit on Facebook 24 hours a day and think that that's going to generate a business for you. It might do it short term, but if you use it in conjunction with all of these other things, getting on the phone, checking on your customers, just being a good steward of your business, that's where you're going to see big change. So here's some 20 tips for creating bookings. So highlight your open dates for 90 days. You can go out to the COO and print an open date calendar, literally November, December, January. You decide when you're going to be working your business. Have those calendars and know the days, because the worst thing is when you roll up on somebody and they're like, yeah, which catches you off guard that they want to book a party, but then you're stumbling to figure out when you have dates available. So it's not about just accommodating others. You want to treat this like a business. You call to schedule your dental appointment. The dentist doesn't say, well, when do you want to come in, right? The dentist is like, I have these days available. So make sure, number one, you go out and you highlight, do 3 months, and it's November 1st. You've got this entire month where we can still generate some business. I want you to think about 100 people that can help you get going. So even if you've been with the business for a while, sit down. Go back through those connection cards. If you're new, I want you to just think about Frank, friends, relatives, acquaintances, neighbors, kids' contacts. You have all of these people that you probably didn't even think would be interested. The holidays, we have some of the best gifts, Christmas gifts. My grandmother loves our hot heart massager. She loves our lotions. Every person in my family, every person that I buy a gift from will be getting Pure Romance by Stacy products. Utilize those. I'm in a new city, so every time I tip somebody, I tip them with Pure Romance product. I'm just always ready for that. So, but really jar your memory again, because even if it's been a while, the people that you initially knew, you've probably been out and about and met new people. I know that Valerie's in college, so I'm sure that she's meeting new people while she's in school. And, just revisiting things sometimes will help jar your memories. So get out there and just really think about these people. 5 is alive. This is my life right now because I refuse to fail. I love Pure Romance, and I want to make Cincinnati, Ohio. While I'm here, I want to be the best consultant I can be, and I want to build a business. And 5 is alive to me means if I'm within 5 feet of anybody, I'm talking to them. I'm giving them compliments. I share this experience. I have Basic Instinct with me wherever I am. If I go to a restaurant and the waitress is, and I always compliment her on how incredible your customer service is amazing, Susan. Well, thank you so much. Well, my name is Stacy, and I'm in the business of customer service. I own a company called Pure Romance by Stacy. Do you have a Pure Romance consultant? No, I don't. What is that? Well, we actually do in-home parties for women. It's bath, beauty, relationship products. I bring a boutique to your living room, and you and your girlfriends get to actually try the products. But with you being a waitress, do you earn tips? Yeah. Well, I would love to share with you one of our top selling products. It's called Basic Instinct, and it's pheromones. May I put some of this on your wrist? Sure, Stacy. Apply it to the wrist. Now go ahead and rub those together. Now what's really neat about pheromones, Susan, if you didn't know, is that it will actually enhance your scent, so it draws people to you. People in customer service will actually upwards to 45 to 50% higher in tips. And it's just nature's natural antidepressant, just puts you in a much better mood. So now go ahead and smell your wrist. And then would you smell mine? Oh my God, it's different. Exactly, because it's based off of your body chemistry. But listen, I have a little sample packet here I would love to give you. It's got my business card in there. But Susan, are you on Facebook? Yeah. I would love to add you to my Facebook. And then, if you would be interested, contact you and see if we could get you a party set up. I'd love to give you this Basic Instinct for free. So it's a conversation for me, 5 feet. I mean, everybody and anybody. Christmas, the holidays are coming up. Men are going to need holiday gifts. What a great way to contact somebody and say, listen, I would love to build her a romantic package, or, but you have to be proactive. You have to think outside the box. It's not just about parties. It's about generating interest, and it's about showing people that we're more than those parties, that we have other products. So do your everyday contacts know what you do? And as I'm talking to more consultants daily, it seems like you only want to talk to your circle immediately around you. And, you're going to exhaust those. Go outside of that box. Do you go to a doctor? Do you, have a GYN? Do you have a dental appointment coming up? There are groups of women that work in these types of, they don't have to be your best friend. Come to grips with that you love what you do and you just want to share it. And it'll be so much easier to talk about it. I never mention bedroom accessories ever. I just say, my name is Stacy. I'm a professional party planner with a company called, Pure Romance. And we have an amazing line of bath, beauty, and relationship products. And I bring a boutique to their living room. And I would love the opportunity to share with her friends and, give her a shopping spree. So I want you to really start thinking about some people, because at the end of this, I'm going to give you some ideas of just ways to generate some interest. Goodie bags. I post on G Unit all the time. I never go anywhere without goodie bags. I went out to Amazon and I bought some cute leopard print, very, very cheap. I'm not a very frilly girl. So literally inside of mine is a business card, a Smartie candy, because if they book a party, they're a Smartie, get it, and a sample packet, which most of you should have received sample packets in your kits, or you can just order them. They're business supplies. So, and I literally, what I do is I have a little cute sticker with lips, and I stick it to the outside, and it just says, book a party and get this item for free, or something to that effect. But you want to have some type of what are they going to get if they book a party? So some type of certificate or something inside of your goodie bags. But the goodie bags are just a great way. Psychologically, a lot of women feel that if they want to ask someone for something, so if I want to ask you a question, that it's better to give you something in return for the question. So it makes it a little bit easier. But I don't just throw bags at people. I have conversations with people. So it kind of goes, oh my goodness, I love your hat. Where did you get that hat from? Oh, girl, I got that at Ross. Oh, it's so cute. Is it comfortable? I got a big head. Do you think it'll fit on my big head? Yes. Oh, I'm so sorry. My name is Stacy Burkheimer, and you are, oh, I'm Susan. Hi, Susan. Well, listen, I love the hat. I'm definitely going to go to Ross and check it out. But I was I'm actually here looking for a dress. I'm a Pure Romance party planner. Do you currently have a consultant? So for me, it's always a compliment, a conversation, then my commercial. So I don't go straight for that commercial. Not every conversation is going to turn into a party. These are just contacts. These are just great people that you're not leaving feeling creepy when you leave them. You're just having a nice conversation with people. So goodie bags are a great, great resource. Always have them with you. Everywhere I go, even if I'm at like Jiffy Lube and there's a gentleman, I literally, do you have a girlfriend? Yes. Do you have a wife? So when I say I give goodie bags to everybody, I give them to everybody. So host your own party. So if you've talked to me, the first 6 months of my business, I hosted a party every month at my house. That way on my calendar, I could always say I had at least one party a month, because if you're not doing at least a party or two, I say a minimum of 3 a month, you never really become consistent with your business. You never get to feel all that, the profit. It's just, you're always starting over. So the great thing about hosting your own party is that you control it. What I did is I would just make up invites, because I knew in advance when my parties were going to be. So I would just make up invites, and I would just ask people to bring friends. And I always played a party booking game. So at every party, I would book a couple parties, and that's how I built my business. 6 months, I did my own party at my house, and I would just go out and meet different people from different groups, so that I wasn't always asking the same people over and over again. With the holidays coming up, I just got off the phone with Tamika, and we were just talking, with the holidays, every Christmas, I always host a customer appreciation. But if you're new to the business, you can host your own holiday party, your own pure romance holiday party. You can make it a ugly sweater party. That's a really big thing. I just went out and bought my new ugly sweater. You can, just theme it up, invite all your girlfriends over. When I do my customer appreciation every December, I do a naughty gift exchange, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about those. But host your own. What great way to know that at least in December you're going to have a couple parties on your books because you're doing these holiday parties. So just when somebody says to me, Stace, nobody will book a party with me, the first thing I say is then do your own. Just do your own. So client care calls, oh, it's my favorite thing to do now. And I was somebody that hated the phone. So Tamika and I were just talking. She just finished her first party, which I'm super proud of her. She did a great job. And we were just talking about what is she going to do after with all those connection cards she has. If you have any clients, any phone numbers right now, all you have to do is make a list. What I try to do is I say to myself, I'm going to do at least 10 client care calls today. And literally, I just start calling. It usually takes me about 45 minutes, but the results are incredible. And how my client care calls go something like this. So say it's been 3 months since I've seen you. And so I'm going to call, and she answers the phone. I'll say, hi, is Susan there? Yes, this is Susan. Hi, Susan, it's Stacy with Pure Romance. Hi. Hi. I'm really just checking to see how you're doing. Oh, I'm fine, Stacy. Well, are you still enjoying your Pure Romance products? Yes, girl. Well, listen, I literally am just calling to make sure that everything's okay. I'm also letting you know that I know you're coming up on a refill. So if there was anything that you needed, I would love to go ahead and just give you a 15% discount off of your order. Would you like to refill those products? I noticed that you had Coochie and Body Dew. Yeah, I think I would. Okay, awesome, Susan. Well, I'm also scheduling my November, December holiday parties. Would you be interested in just getting on the books and getting those items for free? You know what, Stace? No, right now I'll just take the products. Awesome. Well, listen, thank you so much. And please, if you have any girlfriends, I would love the referral. These naughty Santa parties book fast. And, if you have anyone that you would like to share me with, I would so appreciate it. And I pay $25 if they decide to book a party, and you get that in credit to shop. If she says yes, then I just get her on the books and we get her party set up. So all you're doing, it's not a sales call. You're taking care of your clients. When I was talking to somebody today, I said, I did nails at this kind of upscale boutique here in Cincinnati when I first got here. And every 2 weeks, they call me to see if I'm ready to schedule my fill. And I've never had that before, but I love it because if I tell them no, they say, okay, well, would you like me to remind you next week so that you don't forget? Yes, that would be amazing. But that is the best customer service I've ever got for somebody, because there's so many things that I forget that I just wish somebody would call and check up on me. So that's all that these client care calls are. You're just a friend. You're just taking care of them. Booking emails, don't go crazy with your booking emails. Not many people read emails anyway, but if you are going to do booking emails, just do them like quarterly, and make sure that as you're doing your parties, those connections, you're putting your parties into the COO, you're putting your contacts into the COO, you're building your groups. So I have a group that just says party, and that means if I went to a party and brought home connection cards, they marked a 5 or above that they were interested in the party. So every quarter, they just automatically, I use the media center, and I can just set a reminder to them every quarter, hey, booking now for blank, blank, blank. So booking emails, ask for referrals. You can oh my goodness, guys, it's a conversation. So if you have a girlfriend and you say to her, hey, Susan, I'm really trying to get this Pure Romance business up and going. And, if I gave you some business cards and sample packets, would you talk to a couple of your friends for me? And I would definitely reward you and a shopping spree if they book. But, greatly appreciate it. Especially with women, if you think about it, most of what we do through referrals. So when I got here, I didn't want to just go to any GYN. I mean, Lord knows I don't want to be up in the stirrups, trying to find. So I asked around, I asked women, I asked other consultants here in the area, like who was going to be a good doctor to go to. I did the same thing with my hairstylist. So, but sometimes people don't think about it until you remind them that, hey, I would love to have you share me with a couple of your friends. So great thing to try to remember to do. So I just did on Monday, one of the things that I'm doing in Cincinnati to really get my business going is I'm doing a lot of speaking engagements. I had to find these speaking engagements. So, I went to the local college here, the University of Cincinnati is right here. They have a public health group, and they are doing a month of sexual health. So I contacted them and literally told them what I could offer their class. So they had me come in Monday night. I did a 30-minute briefing, went over some stuff. And at the end, I didn't even intend on booking parties. But what I did is I took everybody that was in the class, men and women, sample packets and business cards. And at the end, I ended up booking 2 parties. Colleges are a great resource. If you can get into a sorority or, but just think about these apartment complexes, places where there are, large groups of people. But, in my case, I'm sexy, but I am older. So, I think of things like, I went to the Cancer Treatment Center. And I explained to them how I could give briefings on women going through chemo and radiation. Now you say to yourself, am I going to make money from those? I might not initially, but these women are going to see how much fun they can have. And so, they'll definitely be a resource of when they do want to book a party, I'll be the person that they use. So sometimes we forget that we have all of these other things and these other contacts that we haven't even thought of. Explore personal hobbies meetups. I signed up for meetup.com. And, you might be a little bit out of your comfort zone, but here's the deal. Financially Pure Romance has changed my life. I never thought I would ever live this type of lifestyle. I grew up extremely poor. And the fact that I can fly where I want, I can take my grandson to swimming classes, and I can do all of this, kind of helps me get through some of the nervousness. So literally I went to meetups.com. I searched for running groups, hiking groups, just different things. And, wine tastings, happy hours, just there's all of these different places that maybe it's not your thing, but maybe, open your horizons. You might enjoy these things as you go out and just kind of open yourself up to new experiences. Client monthly newsletters. I do a monthly newsletter at the beginning of every month. I don't do sales or anything on my newsletter. It's just information only. But again, the newsletter goes into their mailbox. Then all of a sudden they're like, oh my God, that's right, Stacey, I wanted to book a party. So really and truly, I probably have about 5,000 contacts, and I'm probably touching contacts at least once a month in some form or fashion with things that I've pre-built, making sure that I'm putting parties into the COO, using the media center, things like that. So booking games, if you have any parties, even if you're doing your own party, you have got to play a booking game. You have to. 2 to 3 parties every time I play a booking game, and it doesn't matter what size the party is. If you're not comfortable with your booking game, find another one, but you have to stick to it and you have to play it. So I'm a very simple girl, so just very simple things. I'm going to go over some of the booking games, but you have to play a booking game. There's all sorts of YouTube videos on how to play booking games. You can ask on our team page how to play booking games. But if you're not doing a booking game, I promise that's why your calendar is not filling up. A booking game and an open date card, that's what I roll right up into a party with. And how simple is your hostess program? Are you able to say, if you book a party with me, you're going to get blank? The company policy is, right, 10% of party sales. So if it's a $500 party, she's going to have $50 credit and a free gift. And that gift can be anything of your choice. So from our catalog. So just make sure that if you are going to offer other things, Make sure that it's easy. I like to use the hostess foreplay. It's out on the COO. And the reason I like to use that is because it's easy to coach. So when I'm party planning with somebody, I can say, hey girl, do you want to earn an additional $100 in product? Hell yeah, Stacy, how do I do it? All right, well, I'm going to shoot you over this image. This is our hostess foreplay. So if you hold the date of, the original date, you're going to get, $10 extra credit. If the party holds, if you have $200 in outside orders, if we book 3 parties, and if you have 10 guests, I can't remember offhand, but anyway, she's working for this extra $100 in product. And for me, that's allowing me to give her more, but honestly, she's actually working for it. So just know your hostess program, because now that you're going to get out and about, you need to be able to tell people what they're going to get. I just like to keep it simple. What do I get for hosting a pure romance party? Well, number one, you get me. You get a break from the chaos. You and your girlfriends get to have a great night. But I'm actually going to let you earn a shopping spree. Most of my hostesses will earn over $100 in giveaways and free products, discounted and free product the night of your party. So I just like to keep it super simple. Facebook. Oh my God, Facebook. Guys, if you are promoting your business on Facebook, if it says Pure Romance anywhere, please, number one, don't go crazy with your Pure Romance posts. The marketing coach that I'm working with says for every 1 business post, then you do 5 to 7 personal posts. So, if you're going to do a post about booking a party, then 5 to 7 posts of personal things. I went to the grocery store. It was great to have extra money. The great thing about the post, so the business post is very in your face. Now your other posts, they can generate interest in the business. So for an example, I always say, wasn't feeling too well today. My boss decided to give me the day off. She's amazing. And everybody knows I'm my boss. So, people will start to comment. I'm still promoting how incredible my business is, but I'm not like in their face promoting it. So just don't overdo it. Don't kill people with your posts. 1 business post for every 5 to 7 personal posts. And I'm gonna give you guys some great examples. So always rebook your past hostesses. As soon as I do a party, I actually set her up for a message to go out 5 months after her party. And it says something to the effect of, don't miss your semi-annual Pure Romance. Let's get your party scheduled today. So that way, because she's your best customer now, right? She's booked a party with you. She knows how much fun she had. You don't want to be a one-night stand with these customers. These are intimate customers. They'll be with you forever. So it's these little things, these little reminders. That's all. I just want you to come up with a process. But rebooking past hostesses is a great way, especially like right now. So if you have some hostesses, so I'm thinking of like Heather or Jessica's the one here. I'm just trying to think of, even Yesenia, like you guys have customers that you've had from the past. Right now, how great would it be to call them and just say, I was just checking on you. I see life on Facebook. Your looks really great. But listen, I am booking my Naughty Gift Exchange and holiday parties, and I'd love to get you scheduled for your quickie so you can get the girls together and have the best holiday ever. But nobody's mad at you if you call and check up on people. So if you're really just so timid, do something, but do multiple ways. So I like to send a text along, so if I send an email, then I like to send a text. Don't do group texting. Make sure that you can copy and paste your text, but don't send it to a group of people, because there's nothing more annoying than that. So what I'm trying to say is I do multiple things. So if I do a Facebook post, then I will create a really cute like red stamp and I'll text it to you also. That way, if you didn't see the Facebook post, then you'll at least get my text message. I hope that makes sense. So 17, hit happy hours, guys. Oh my goodness. Wine tasting, women's events. Wine tasting right now is huge, huge. Take one of your consultants with you, or, one of the people that's interested in the opportunity, take them with you, go to a wine tasting. But, be prepared to have conversations with people, have your information ready, contact some of these things. If they're doing ladies' nights, a lot of these people will let you set up a booth, just to advertise. Right now, signing up for bridal expos. There are so many holiday expos right now. Just a small booth to talk about your business. So many opportunities. Vendor events, festivals. It's fall, for God's sake. All sorts of things you could be doing. And even if you're just attending the festival, wear your PR gear, have your sample packets ready. Be ready to have a conversation. Bribe them. Just chase the Benjamins, right? I bribe. If somebody says to me, "Oh, girl, I don't really want to have a party right now," and I'm like, "Well, is there anything that you really want?" "Yes." "Well, what is it?" "Man, girl, I want that. I don't know. I need a new bullet." "Okay, well, do me a favor. I'll give you a bullet. You get me one of your girlfriends to book a party." Look, I can give some product. I used to actually pay cash for, they wouldn't get the cash till the party held, but, especially if I'm talking to like men, as soon as my kids were old enough, when they were 18, I would pay them for, talking people into booking parties, handing out my business cards and things like that. So, hey, I'm all about making money. I'm all about working my business. So party swap. So right now, party swapping is huge. Just be very, very careful. So party swapping is a 31 lady. I literally just got this message. 31 lady that I did a party for in Pennsylvania once. She needs some product, and I want to get some of her bags to give as gifts for my team. So literally, we're just going to party swap. She's going to do one for me when I go up, and then I'm going to do one for her so that I can earn the things that I want from her. So just a great way, right? We're not selling the same product. We sell two different products, so it's okay. It just takes one good party. It takes one right now. It takes you getting off of this call and at least committing to downloading those calendars, marking your 90 days, how many parties do you want to do? Put it into motion. Know when you're available. Put this plan into motion. Then even if it's you booking your own party, don't be passive about it. Like, really participate in it, in its success. Ask people to bring people, make up invites, mail them out, send text messages, make this the best party, and then play your booking game. Because this one party that you do in November could literally change the course of your business for the rest of the months. So it's one party. So games to play. There's all kinds of games to play. Book to look, deal or no deal, Lei Game, pick a date, pick a prize. I'm not going to tell you how to play these games. They're super simple. My cousin Tara literally just walked me through book to look. So how she's doing book to look is she put product. So she took, I think, I might be saying this wrong, but this is what I think I heard. She took index cards and she has images of product on the index cards and she put them into envelopes. And so she goes up to each person and she says, would you like to schedule a party tonight and help our hostess? Would you like to schedule, yes or no? And then they get to pick an envelope, and then what's inside of that envelope. The minute they decide to take the envelope, that means that they're looking, so they have to book. So the night that they do the party, then they get the item that was in the little envelope. Super simple. Deal or no deal. It's the same concept. All of these games are the same concept. They're just games of chance. I like to just walk up to them and, just say, all right, guys, so here's the deal. When Susie books 3 parties tonight, I'm going to give her $100 in product for $39. And the great thing is the night of your party, you're going to get the same offer. So you're also going to get a shopping spree. So when I come around tonight, if you would like to make a deal, then, you're going to take one of these envelopes. If you have no interest in booking your own pure romance party, you can just tell me no deal. So I walk up, would you like to make a deal? Yes or no? Yes, deal. So boom, she picks her envelope. I give her my open date card. She has to fill in the date. I move to the next person. Deal or no deal? No deal. Okay, move to the next person, right? And so by the time I'm done, usually 3 to 4 parties. It's fast. It's so easy. But go out to YouTube, do a little research. Don't make a big deal about it. It's just, you're just asking. Now, I also ask in the ordering room. So I have a sign that I have had for 100 years that just says, if tonight in the ordering room, I don't ask you about the opportunity, booking a party, or referring me, I'm going to give you a free 10-speed bullet. So I've kind of always done that because it makes me accountable. So even if I don't get the confidence, which you need to play a booking game, but if for some reason you get to the party and you just freeze, at least ask everyone when they come to your ordering room. I also say to people now, ladies, tonight at the end of the night, even if you have no intentions of purchasing anything, if every one of you stop into Vegas to say goodnight to me, you'll walk away with a small gift. And the purpose of that is that if they're trying to run out of there without buying, that means they don't have any money. And so they're the people that'll book. So when they come in, I'll say, did you have a good time tonight? Yeah, Stacy, it was a great time. Well, what was your favorite part? Oh my God, the demo was just phenomenal. Have you ever thought about doing what I do? No, I don't think so. Well, I noticed that you're not getting anything tonight. Is money an issue? Yeah, girl, I don't get paid. Well, listen, here are my open dates. Let's just get you on the books. I want you to be able to have the items. Let's just go ahead and get you set up for your party, right? That way you're still helping your hostess. And you get to get those products that you want. So it's a conversation. I'm just being nice to her. So number one reason she's not booking parties. You ready for this? Number one reason she doesn't book a party. You didn't ask her. It's crazy, guys. It's crazy. You've got to ask. The worst that can happen is no. That's it. And if you do it right, she's still going to be your, customer. She's still, going to refer you. So it's all about how you word it. When you want to shop with me for free, right? That's it. So that's a great way, oh my God, Stacy, these products are amazing. Well, awesome. When do you want to shop with me for free? What? Yeah, girl, just pick one of these dates. That's it. I'm no different, guys. I'm just smooth. No, I'm kidding. All right. So these are just some suggestions. I'm very creative when it comes to Facebook. And so I actually, I like to be sneaky about it. So post a picture of a puppy. And I would love for you that are on this call to just test this tonight. And you can do one of 2 posts. So the first post is, oh my God, my team just challenged me to book 3 parties in 30 minutes. I need your help. Hook me up and I'll hook you up. Who do you know that wants a guaranteed $100 shopping spree with me? And you don't have to say it. You don't have to look. If that guaranteed part makes you nervous, you can just say that wants a $100 shopping spree with me. Or you can post the puppies and this. I have a bunch of stuff to give away. Please message me for details. And then what's really neat about that, guys, is they're going to message you and then you can give them the offer. But be ready, right? And then just cut and paste the offer. And then you get to pick and choose who, so say there's somebody that you don't want to book a party with. You at least you can respond to them by saying, oh, I'm so sorry. The product's gone already. But if it's, somebody that you're like, oh my God, somebody responded, literally you send them a private message, something to the effect of, working my pure romance business would love to help you earn a free shopping spree, booking November, December parties, just something short and sweet to get them interested in booking with you. So really, really simple stuff. So I didn't know I was going to be staying in Cincinnati. So now I need to fill up my calendar because I thought I was leaving this month. So, I just create little JPEGs. And so what I'm doing today is I sat here and I just texted about 50 different contacts that I've met since I've been here, and just said, I just sent them this image and just says, let's do girls' night. Glamall's calendar is open for November and December. Let's make sure you treat yourself right this holiday season. Call me to secure your preferred party date. But, I literally send them the image. Hey girl, what's up? Just following up about the party. And I just shoot it to them. And, it's not relying on that one person. If you guys have noticed, I've said, I send out tons of stuff. So it's about statistics. It's going to take for every 10 contact, it's going to take 10 contacts to get one party lead. So, and obviously the better you get at it, the better that statistic becomes. So with the holidays and with, Thanksgiving and just all of these different things, there's all sorts of fun things that you guys are going to see. I just thought it'd be better to explain them on the phone. So Sexy Secret Santa. So how these naughty gift exchange works, or whatever you want to call it, Sexy Secret Santa, naughty gift exchange. How they work is they're like a white elephant event. So your hostess, you talk to your hostess and you say, she says, Stace, I want to do a party in December. All right, well, listen, I have all sorts of ideas. We could do a really cute, ugly sweater, ugly holiday sweater party theme, or I'm doing these Sexy Secret Santa parties. Oh my God, what is that? Well, what it is it's really cute. It's a very quick demonstration of just the bath and beauty products. And then each guest pays $20 cash and they are guaranteed to go home with a prize. But the fun thing is I pre-wrap it and we're going to play a naughty gift exchange. So how that works is we do a short demo and then each person that paid to participate, I'll have numbered bags and they get handed a number. And so I'll call out number one and number one will say, oh, I want that bag right there. And so she'll open the bag. She'll see what's in it. Then I'll ask for who has number two. Number two gets to either steal number one's bag or she can pick another bag. And this just continues. It's really fun. Now, I'm just going to give you my overview. So I like to still make money at these Sexy Secret Santas. And the prizes that I'm putting into the gifts are discounted or discontinued items. This time of year is when I get rid of a lot of the bedroom accessories that have been replaced. So if you're holding on to something and it's not selling, you're never going to get full price for it. So by doing something like this, I like to use bedroom accessories because then I do the demo so they still have other items to buy. So if I give someone a bullet, guess what? They're still going to need lubrication and a cleaner. And I'm still going to talk about coochie and body dew. So they're still going to need all those stocking stuffers. So I'm very strategic with what I do. So right now a bunch of items are on sale. So I'll go out and buy all those bedroom accessories and different things. There's a lot of 50 Shades stuff still out there that you could get and, make a bondage bag. But yeah, the girls just love it. It's super fun. But that's what a Sexy Secret Santa is. Cupid Shuffle is the exact same thing. It's just a different name. Some of the girls for Thanksgiving will do turkey trot parties, which is the same concept. It's just a gift exchange. So hopefully you guys will have some questions. So that kind of wraps it up. This is where I'm going to go ahead and let you guys, any questions that you might have, I would love to be able to answer those. And I will figure out how to unmute you. Manage. Okay, there we go. Was it helpful?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, it was.
Good. What questions do we got, guys?
I had a question on the deal or no deal.
Yes.
What if all of them say no deal?
You just go to the next person.
If all of them say they don't want a deal.
I've never, ever had that.
No? Okay.
No. Have you?
Well, the last party I had, I was able to book one party at least, but the majority of them said no.
That's okay. But that's going to happen.
But you make it really exciting when they do say deal and they open up the envelope and whoa, look at what she's gonna get, make a big deal, and then the others are like, oh, I want to do it too. That's what I've learned. That's how I do it.
Yeah, but no, that's great advice. But also, here's the deal, babe. If nobody wants the deal, right? So they're like, no, thank you, no, thank you. You're like, okay, and you just keep rolling. But get into the habit of making sure that everyone stops in your ordering room, because I bet you not everyone at that party ordered that night either.
Actually, they all actually ordered.
They did, but they didn't want to book the party.
Yeah. Right, only one of them booked the party, but the majority of them did actually buy from me that night.
Okay. Well, we might just need to talk about your demo, right? You're new. So as you get better at it, right, you just got to stick to the game. Maybe, it could have been nerves. It could have been, but statistically, right? Especially if statistically, normally, depending on your excitement level and how you approach it, they'll book. You just keep trying. Don't give up. What else we got?
On the Sexy Secret Santa,
Yes.
when the first one picks her gift, does she open it and then the second one gets a chance to steal it if it's open, or it stays closed and she gets to steal the bag like that?
No, and I guess everybody plays it different. I mean, I'll give you Stacy's version. I let him open it because it's freaking hilarious. So I want him to open it, and then that way, if it's something good, that first gift, then of course number 2 is going to steal. But I play it where you can only steal a gift twice, and then it's frozen.
Okay.
But I mean, there's all kinds of people play white elephant like all sorts of ways, but that's how I do it.
Okay.
Super fun. What else we got, girls?
I'm looking back at the screenshots. I need to learn more about the media center. So I've never really played with it, or I don't have it right now, so I know I'd have to pay for it. But I'd like to get some ideas on that.
Oh, the media center is phenomenal. I mean, my God, if you're putting your parties into the COO, you can literally go into the media center and pull all your customers that have bought Coochie and send them a Coochie deal. You can send, oh my goodness, you can send, like today, I sent a thing out for my flash sale. So I'm getting all sorts of, people wanting to be added, because I just sent a card out to my 5,000 customers saying I'm limiting my flash sale. Only so many people can attend. You can you can do your customer, your hostess coaching. Like there's just everything. Yeah, you would have to get out there and just play. It is amazing.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be honest with you, Valerie, so I send a newsletter at the beginning of the month for my team, my customers. I send every time, like right now, there's a huge kit special. So I sent that obviously to everybody that's interested in the opportunity. But my newsletter will usually generate a couple $100 for me. So it more than pays the $15 a month to have it. And once you have it, I would love to Zoom, babe, and help you set it up and just walk you through it, because it's so easy.
That would be great. Okay.
Okay. Anything else, guys?
I'd love that.
I'll do it for anybody. I'm pretty easy.
I think that's it for me. Everything else sounds good. I got to get out of my comfort zone and start talking to people. I'm still a little bit shy, and I'm coming up on my 2 years in February.
But it's not. But
I'm still a little bit shy.
Yeah, but here's the deal, babe. Can I just ask you, like, so why does it make you nervous to talk about it?
I don't know. I feel like they're going to be like, why is she asking me that? Do I look like I need help in the bedroom? Or I don't know. I just feel like I'm going to offend somebody.
Do you approach it like it's a bedroom thing?
No, I do the compliment thing also. If I do it, I do the compliment thing. And I've done where I have my little kit, my little sample packs and stuff, but I'm just handing them out and not talked. Like you said, have a conversation. Don't just hand them and then run. That's basically what I do. So I need to get out of that comfort zone.
Yeah, because and honestly, the more comfortable you get at it. So like, I still have people say to me, right? I think of those people as being uneducated. So if I walk up, I went to that Halloween party Friday night, and a girl asked me, so what's with the love doc thing? And I said, I'm a pure romance consultant. And she goes, oh, and I said, oh, have you been to a party? The ones that look at me crazy, for some reason, I love it, because I love to kind of, no, I mean, seriously, I love to put them in their place. And so I said, oh, I'm so sorry. I said, have you been to a pure romance? Do you have a pure romance consultant? No. And I said, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I would love to. I've got some sample packets here in my business card. I'd love to educate you on our amazing bath and beauty products. And, she's like, no, thank you. And she walked away. Women like that. I mean, honestly, Valerie, that girl has never had an orgasm. She's
right.
just she's a miserable woman. And I actually felt bad for her. I mean, it actually kind of like made me giggle, because I believe in what we do. There is no one else out there that does what we do. Nobody. So yeah, and the more you do it, babe, the more comfortable it gets. You know, when a man makes fun of me, I know his penis is the size of my pinky, right? I know it. So just makes life so much easier. So anybody else have anything? Come on, let's book some parties. I'm giving shit away.
That's right.
That? Oh my God, I'm telling you, we are going to hit 1 million. Book some parties, do your own parties. Let's do this because I got stuff to give away. You would not believe some of the swag I have. Pure Romance. Oh my goodness, I got stuff. So let's do this.
Sounds good. I'm ready.
All right. Anybody else? Nothing? I was that good?
Always.
Okay, well, make sure that you do your 3 takeaways before 11 p.m. tonight because that's when I'm going to do the drawing. So 3 things that you got from this call and really, really think about what you're posting. Help another sister out. You know, she might not have been able to get onto the call, but maybe something that you post will trigger some interest in, you know, her being able to work her business also. So I am always here for you girls, 210-347-1621. My goal is to help you have a better life. So if there's anything I can do, I want the opportunity to help. So before we get off, last call.
Can I talk to you for a moment after everybody leaves?
Yes, you may. Would you like to call me after they leave her?
So I'm going to have to plug my phone or my thing into my phone.
Oh, that's okay. Let me get rid of everybody else. Is everybody else done?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
All right, guys.
You wanted us to post the 3 takeaways underneath the call thing that you posted?
No, just go ahead and just post away. Just post away.
Just on the G unit?
Just on G unit. Make them jealous they weren't on the call.